Americans have a right to know who is trying to influence their vote and who is working to influence our government. However, unlimited spending from wealthy special interests prevents us from making progress on key issues like healthcare and a fairer tax system. We need real transparency about who is spending big money on elections to reduce the influence of wealthy special interests. A lot of political money remains hidden. This is known as secret spending or dark money. Dark money groups can influence the political process and hide the sources of their spending from the public. This happens in several different ways. Nonprofit advocacy groups are generally not required to reveal their donors even when they spend money directly on election ads or other political activities. Super PACs can raise and spend unlimited amounts of money to influence elections. And while they must reveal their donors, individuals and groups who want to fund a Super PAC's election spending can easily conceal their identity by funneling their donations through intermediary dark money groups. LLCs or shell companies can be established with minimal information and are sometimes created to disguise the identity of the true sources of political spending. Our political ad laws are completely out of date and include loopholes that leave a lot of online election advocacy totally unregulated. At the same time, digital political spending has been increasing exponentially. As a result, it's easy for wealthy special interests to influence our elections in secret, gain control over the policy agendas of elected officials, and prevent government from addressing key issues that matter to most Americans. So what can be done? There are a few simple policy solutions that could help restore transparency to our elections. If a political ad is run by an outside group or super PAC, it should be required to identify the top 3 donors who helped pay for it. When large contributions are funneled through intermediary entities before being used for election spending, the transfer should be disclosed and the money should be required to be traced back to its original source. We should also update our transparency laws for digital political ads so that voters can understand who is funding the ads that run online, not just those that run on TV and radio. And the government agency whose sole responsibility is overseeing the integrity of our political campaigns needs to be functional, willing, and able to enforce transparency laws. This means fixing the Federal Election Commission. Enacting these changes would be a meaningful step toward combating dark money in our political system and protecting the voices of all Americans. Real transparency about who is spending big money on elections will mean more government accountability, less influence for wealthy special interests, and less political corruption.